And we're here. What's up, everyone? AT&T Stadium Tour. The family here. Go Cowboys! That's our tour guide. What's up, royalty? Gotta stay quiet here. The tour has begun. Say hi, baby. Say hi. What's up, everybody? Welcome to my Cowboys family. Little guided tour. Let's get rolling. Boom. Sorry. You want that hat right there? Look at that hat. See the hat? Amy. Look at the hat. Remember? Oh, I didn't see it.
Take care of that young fella's good. I mean, try. You don't want to try. Ready? All right, let's start off by saying good afternoon, welcome to AT&T Stadium.
Yeah. Go Cowboys.
Around here, I guess it's okay to say Mr. West. I'm the senior guy with the Dallas Cowboys. I got 27 years with the Cowboys.
Wow.
I started in 1996 in Irving, Texas. November of last year, I just completed here in this stadium over 3,000 tours.
Wow.
I did 1,500 in Irving, Texas. So I've been around the area a long time. The stadium you're in, when you leave myself today in Jamaica, is one of a kind. Not just because it's the Cowboys. It's because of what we've got here and the way we take care of it. Keep in mind, folks, that when we kick off tomorrow at noon, we have on board between 8,000 and 10,000 employees. So that's a lot of people. I have one other person in the entire state that has more time than me. And her name is Kelly Finglass. She's a director of the Dallas Cowboy Cheerleader. She has 31 years. All the 27 years was not from Jerry and the gray hair. Spent 41 years with PepsiCo International, 1978 to 2019. Marketing manager over all the Southwest for the last 15 years. Last 8 years I'm with another company that I enjoy very much. I'm with the Mansfield Police Department, with the Cops Division. I make sure everybody gets home safe and sound. I try to make sure people make the right decision. Does that make sense? The stadium you're in here, heads up on tomorrow. A couple things so I don't forget. We're talking about heavy thunderstorms. It is a noon game. We will open the doors at 10 o'clock. Unless you like rain, I would get here after 10 so you can get in. If you get before 10, you'll be standing outside. You don't want to do that. Once we open the doors, then everything will be accessible to you depending on where your ticket is. You are in a stadium that opened May 27, 2009, over 14 and a half years ago. As clean as you see it here is the way it's been for 14 and a half years. This is what we do here with AT&T Stadium. This is one of two super clubs you're sitting with me in here. This is over 59,000 square feet of space. It runs from the white wall down here to the white wall clear up there on the other side of two steel curtains, what you've got in here. The stadium is over 104 million cubic feet of internal space. It is 8 levels high. It's the largest enclosed stadium in the NFL. And our average attendance is 90 to 102,000 a game. I'd like to say you are the only people that's ever been with me here on tour, but you know I'd be lying to you right off. And that wouldn't be good for our business anyhow. Since we started tracking in 2010, 6.5 million people, just like these gentlemen here and ladies here, have come through this stadium. We started tracking in 2013 average attendance in the stadium. That would be 10 years ago. Our average attendance here is 86,600 a game. I have seen as much as 102.5 is what you're looking at. When you come in tomorrow, this is the back half of me, the Mansfield Police Department. If you have something in your pockets that you know you shouldn't have, save yourself a trip. Go back to your car, put it back in your car, and then come in and enjoy the game. Because if you don't, you won't be coming in. Well, once you walk through, we will know. We've just put in place last year full body scanners. We want people to have a safe time here. We pride ourselves on taking care of handicapped. People take handicapped people to games sometimes. Why? Because they worry about it. Can I sit with my loved one? Are they going to get food? Don't worry here, but this is what we pride ourselves in. Right outside these doors, and I'm going to show you in a few minutes, we have numbers on these ledges where you can wheel your mom, your dad, your brother, or sister in a wheelchair or a scooter here. And you see these white chairs out here? You can get the white chairs here and put them right with your loved ones and sit with them during the game. Isn't that the way it should be? It's exactly the way it should be.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're looking at to try to get that done. Hold on just a minute, please, for yourself. For people that don't have a job, the unavailable and spam, you might get any of those calls? We won't anymore. Okay. So, if you come to an event, how many of you went to concerts? You maybe had a knee replacement, but you want to go with your buddies, but you're kind of like this. You don't want to do that here because we're going to be walking today over a mile and a half. So we have available at A entry, leaving your driver's license, and we have hundreds and hundreds of wheelchairs free of charge. You're not known as taking care of people. This is what we do here. Our event people will get you to your location if you're by yourself, to wherever you have to be. This is what you've got. This is where you're at. Like I said, the weather's going to be a little nasty tomorrow, but we'll get through this and see what we've got. This stadium is in Arlington, Texas. This stadium never planned to be in Arlington, Texas, ever. Why? But if you've been around the Cowboys a long time, then you know this is not where we started in Arlington, Texas. We started in 1959 in East Dallas at the Cotton Bowl. That's where we were going to be. We had a 9-year contract. 6 years in, we were ready to start developing a new stadium when the city of Dallas made one of very many bad decisions. They didn't think it'd be possible to put NFL football in Dallas. What a mistake. We had to find a place to go, another stadium. There wasn't any. So guess what we did? We built one in Irving, Texas, at Loop 12 and 183. Did anybody ever go to the old stadium in Irving? Great stadium.
Yep.
We finished it. Opened in 1971 for $35 million. That was big money back then. Not so much here now, because the video board out here costs $42 million. We just put $2 million into this video board and replaced every LED light over $1 million. Why? Because in a few minutes I'm going to let a cat out of the bag to let you know why you're in a stadium right now costs $1.25 billion plus. And we're putting $250 million into the stadium and renovations in the next 2.5 years. And I'll tell you exactly why. Right here behind these gentlemen here is our adult beverage area, and I'll show you in just a minute. Has wood on the bottom of those leather chairs. That's the only wood you'll see in the entire stadium. Polished chrome and stainless steel. Black diamond granite serving areas. You're eating at club level here. These people back there serving you are not cooks, they're chefs. Inlaid glass tiles, black diamond granite tops. The black floor tiles we're looking at are Afghan black granite from Florence, Italy, over $40 a square.
Old Jerry Jones.
Going on the private elevators are Galactica granite from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, over 200 a square, with inlaid Cowboys in the background. If you're around the 60s, then you know a lot of names. Anybody remember the name Danny White?
Yeah.
Quarterback? Pretty darn good one.
Number
Who
11.
was he with? Three great people. One was Clem Murchison, the founder of the Dallas Cowboys in 1959 with the NFL. 1960, he got a call from the NFL. I thought, what's wrong? Well, his wife and I. Yeah. He said, oh, we forgot a name. He said, oh, I got a name for you. He said, let's try the Dallas Cowboys. So that's when everything started. He hired a general manager, hoped to be with him a while. Tex Schramm. If I know that name, 30 years. Tex would hire a coach and he hoped would be with him a few years. Well, he wouldn't go away. Tom Landry. 28 seasons with the Cowboys. Danny White's a good friend. I see him all the time. I run the pro shop business. But Danny told me, for the tenure he was here, he never made more than $18,000 a year. He had other businesses that he did as well.
18,000?
I said, how did you make it? He said, I couldn't have made it just for the Cowboys. He said, I had to get other stuff. He said, I wasn't going to leave. I said, why that John? He said, I was working for a legend. Tom Landry. He said, this is what we did together. You might know the name Michael Irvin? What's this other guy we might know the name? Troy Aikman? Emma Smith? These are $35,000 a year jobs. In the 90s. Troy did better now. Of course, he's got his own beer company, and of course, he's all the advertising. Big bucks with him and Joe Buck now. But the money was not there. We had one player that made 6 figures 1 year that you know very well. When I tell you the name, he was the #1 draft pick, or number 74, Mr. Bob Lilly. He was the draft pick that made the 6 figures 1 year. But just what you get into is where you're at. Tomorrow, when this game kicks off, there'll be 600 people taking care of people here in this stadium. If you come back here on Monday, it'll look exactly like this. You will not know anything that's been here. This is how well we take care of business. We want to be clean. The Cowboys are, have been, and will be long after Mr. West is gone, one thing and one thing only, a family stadium. How many stadiums do you know where you can go as a family of 4 and watch an NFL game for $60? You can go in here and 4 beers cost you $60. If your kids are under 11, they only cost you $30. That's our standing room only, which isn't really standing room. I'll show you one area where it will be, but I'll show you the other side of the stadium, the company I work for, tells you it was not. That's what you get into, is what you're dealing with here. Footballs in the ceiling, background lighting we can change for night games from different color, blue to white, the laces in here, and here. Every suite will be set up with the chrome boiler ovens like you passed right down here. This is a noon game tomorrow. Our tenants will be here getting the suites ready at midnight tonight, 12 hours ahead. It is a thankless job, but they've been doing it a long time. We have 300 luxury suites we're heading up to, one of them. 32 ground level suites. And these are not game day suites. These are 10, 20, and 30-year leasing agreements. They are all spoken for. The ground level suites, when you're sitting down there, you're 18 yards off the field. When you're sitting down, it's great, it's close. It's not good if you got a big guy like this standing on the field in front of you. You can't see so well. But every ground level suite has 2 rows of seats in the stands directly above you that come with your suite as well. So on game night, you have not 1 attendant, but you have 2. So you can take care of people just like that, is what you're looking at here. When we get finished today, myself and Jamaica, I will ask you one simple question. Was Mr. West taking us a tour of a hotel or a football stadium? And both answers are correct. We have put a football stadium in a hotel. Why so nice? Because we have 16 commissioned artists here that have art museums all over the world. 42 more as well. I'll show you one special piece when we get done. It's what you're looking at here. But this is what we do here. In the off season, hold up your hand if you're from Texas. This year, during the summer months, we were going to bed at night and it was 90. We were getting up during the day and it was 105 to 110. 2,000 square foot home, you're paying over $300 a month. Here, we were paying $1.5 million to cool this. Another $500,000 alone just for water bills. So you have to have stuff in the off season to pay the bills. And our stuff in the off season is concerts, graduations, proms, weddings, monster trucks, motocross. That's interesting. But we have to take the field up, and 4 days later we got 350 truckloads of dirt down here. And we did that. We did that this year between Cowboy off weekends when they were traveling. Take the field up, come in, put 350 truckloads of dirt down, have the monster trucks, take it all up and put the field back down to ready for the Cowboys the next week. That's what's known as changeover crews. How else do you pay the bill? Anybody have a chance ever seen something called WrestleMania? Huh? In my old days, that was Barnum and Bailey. Just kidding. $156,000 for 2 nights. We thought that was a big crew. It was big. So Taylor Swift got here. $210,600.
Jesus.
So today on ESPN they flashed Taylor Swift is now classified as a billionaire at 37.
Sooner than Jerry.
A lot of money.
Faster than Jerry.
Metallica was here, 100,000 plus. One night only, July 31st. The guy, maybe you know his name, Garth Brooks. 92,300 for one night. Set an all-time world record. And here's what you're looking at. So that's the way you pay the bills in the off-time. Basketball, we used to play NCAA basketball here. Great, but it takes 10 weeks to set up and it cuts into a lot of your other events. So we have young ladies playing here from ages 7 to 17, 12 basketball courts going at the same time down there. Because that slab down there we're covering is a 100,000 square foot slab of concrete, 14 inches thick, is what you're looking at. I'll talk to you about the building of this, what contractor we used, and why they were selected. Because they had to build a stadium in 3 years. Last question I'll ask you now before we look at some other stuff is, and you can think of the answer. Jerry Jones bought the Dallas Cowboys February 25th, 1989 for $140 million. Do you think it was a good investment? Yeah.
This would be perfect for the game.
No bad night. This is the family stadium. In last year,
I know.
we're great in the Hall of Fame area. They had a new employee in about 2 months. Talking to a grandma and grandma, and her son was 9 years old. He was on my man, he just what he had on his shirt. So he got ready to go in his robe, sit down with his buddies, and his buddies got up and started yelling, took him back. I saw then what he had. He said, how long have you been coming here? I said, well, this is my first meeting. I said, your mom and dad see you wore that shirt out of the house? I said, no, they were asleep. You've got 2 offices, and we've got 4 best to go in the game. Go back to the rest of you, turn your shirt inside out. Or you can just keep on going on and on. I said, think about what you put on the wall. I said, this isn't a nightclub or a honky tonk, this is Cowboys. This is what we do here. The largest suite in the stadium holds 65. Until you get to the one I'm going to show you next. Follow me this way. This is all the way over the
I didn't want to, oh, the music is gonna mess me up. Look at that, not one tear in the seats.
It holds about 50, one underneath it holds 165. It's got a field level. All big. So you've got an elevator that comes right up here. Left it open for you today so you can see what it looks like. It'll be concept for me. Just a wall view, go around the table, come back out, and I'll be in this area in here. All I have is already together. While we're walking, if you have things arrested, that's okay. Just don't use this. I have 1,600 residents. This way, please, on the table. Glass doors to the right. This is called the front area. 332 luxury suites. Glass comes out less than 15 minutes. You can have glass or no glass.
Sorry?
All right, you've been through there, we're in here.
Everyone's in there. Let's take a look at the 65-person suite. 65 people can fit in here. This is the biggest suite in the stadium, and it has its own elevator. And it has your favorite words there, little G, on the elevator. There's no 65 people in here. Look at your little. This is what you order here, huh?
When you go to the other seats.
Oh, yeah? I don't know, these are pretty nice, to be honest with you. These are pretty nice. Yeah. Yeah, these are pretty nice.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, Jerry. You know, it's annoying to hot dog.
All right, so if you're out there in stands tomorrow, you're in this club level, and you get a phone call, sometimes it's a little hard to hear when 92,000 people around here yelling, how about them Cowboys? So you need to step away. This is one of your areas here where you can step away. This is your adult beverage area in here. You can see all white poured marble. And when you come here, the chandelier lights will be on. These have been here 14 and a half years. They're hand-blown glass fixtures from Czechoslovakia.
Jesus Christ. A lot of money in
Very
this.
pretty here, especially at nighttime. This is Bank of America Founders Club, is where you're at. Whether you're Jerry Jones, Jeffrey Loring,
Oh,
Robert Kraft, or the new owner of the Denver Broncos, Rob Walton. Thing you have to have to help you out of sponsorship. We have some of the greatest sponsors in the world. They've been with us from the get-go, majority of them. Number one for us is Ford. Number two, Lily put a town on the map in Lynchburg, Tennessee, Jim Beam Whiskey. Miller High Life, Pepsi, Dr. Pepper, DraftKings.com, Smirnoff Life, Goodyear Tire and Rubber is what you're looking at. Two great sponsors we picked up in 2019, Windstar and Choctaw Casinos. This all drives your revenue to see where you're at and see what you've got in here. But this is one of the areas where you can get away. If you need to go back a little farther, you want to rest, you don't want to be in here, this is the way it'll be set up for tomorrow.
There you go. Let's go.
All the way down through here.
There you go. Food.
Liquor, bourbons, and rum. Footballs in the ceiling.
Footballs. See that little tweak? It looks like canoes.
So when you're standing here, you have to ask yourself,
What the fuck?
Mr. West taking us on a tour of a football stand or a hotel? So what's it look like here?
It's a hotel.
See how clean it is? Look this way. And the entire stadium is like this. I'm going to prove it to you in just a little bit. But this is what you've got. This is a tribute to people that all pitch in. Our changeover crews get everything ready for different events. This is a job that if you think your job...
I wish Jerry Jones would spend the money on winning Super Bowls.
Well, how about tonight? When we shut down. Every seat tomorrow, your company will have a towel. Guess how many seats have towels on them now?
None.
0. How many they got to put out tonight? 80,000. So you can see the job isn't so bad. Any questions in here, please? All right, follow me.
Let's roll. See. Sorry, real shit. You're not allowed here. Cowboy fans only. Pepsi. There's your DP. Look at these counters. Look at these floors. I just want them to spend the money on winning a Super Bowl. That's what I want.
And I know it's indoors, so it's different, but it's still different.
Well, Jerry Jones got to worry about earning this thing. Stop buying so much stuff. MCW with the crazy eyes. All right, let's see where we're at here. Next level. A little rainy out there.
They have 2 super clubs here. This is the home club that we'll use this year in December when we play the Cowboy Classic here. The home team will have access to here, their families and family members will wine and dine and hopefully go down to pick up that trophy. The Dallas Cowboys just signed in April 2 very important contracts. One, they will have the Big 12 championship here for the next 5 years. The 1st of December and the Cotton Bowl the end of December. Number 2, if you're not into bull riding and rodeo, then this next statement don't mean a darn thing to you. But if you are, the Cowboys now, excuse my language until I'll be the host for the PBR Finals. Non-stop. This is $250,000 for each event. And we will have Cowboys here from Oklahoma to Brazil. The best of the best. That's what you've got. The window glass is leaning out at a 14-degree angle for a reason. By leaning out, we pick up about 8 more feet of interior floor space. We have iron mineral crystals in all the paintings so they never clog up winter or summer. That's over 82 feet of glass out here on just these separate panels, what you've got. We're on silver level. We're going to start seeing some cowboy memorabilia. Hopefully you recognize some of the players. First one coming on, here to the left, we had in 1971, 72, and 73. We traded 11 players to get this guy, Mr. Herschel Walker from the University of Georgia. Coming up.
Herschel. Horrible politician. He's the worst politician, but hey. But he got us 3 Super Bowls. trading him. Watch it. There's Herschel. See him? There's Herschel Walker. Thank you for the 3 Super Bowls, Herschel. That trade got us Emmitt Smith. A lot of players. That trade got us Emmitt Smith for Herschel Walker.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. See?
All right. I don't know like everybody else, but I like to put a name on the face. This is the founder of the Dallas Cowboys, Clint Murchison, sitting down. The gentleman he's talking to is his first time. Tex Schramm, 30 years, GM. Then Tex would turn around and hire Tom Landry for 28 years. 3 owners for the Cowboys. Clint Murchison, Bum Bright for 4 years. I'll explain to you why that only happened for 4 years. And Jerry took over in 1988. Actually, 89 when it took over. February 25th, 1989. This is some of the luxury suites. This belongs to Funtown RV. They're here every year in March. And they sell on average about 250 to 300 RVs. No, these are not RVs that Tom Brady would buy. These are RVs that we can afford. 15,000, about 150,000 is what they're here. It used to be you had to knock on the door. They'd open the door and say, Mr. West, come on in. Now they all have electronic cards. They slide them across here, and automatically unlocks the doors. All these suites are being changed, every one. These are going from wood doors to all smoke glass doors with chrome railings to open them. You can see out, but you can't see in. It'll take us 2.5 years. I'll explain shortly why we're doing it. You have to use the restroom. Please tell Mr. Mika that so we can keep track, please. When we get down on the field,
I remember that either.
we'll give you 3 more
It was all new.
down there.
We didn't get this last time.
When you get down on the field, you will be 50 feet below ground level. It is generated out of 2 super kitchens that have 300 of the finest chefs and cooks from all over the world.
Eric Williams.
It is almost completely prepared until it's set up to executive kitchens like here, 4 or 5 on every level, where it's finished off and it'll be wheeled in by the attendants tonight to get ready for this noon game in here. This is one of the suites. It's not a big one. It belongs to UPS in here. You can use the restroom in any one of the suites with us today. Do not use the restroom in here, please. I think you understand why. Thank you. This way. Please grab a seat. Not many, but please grab one. If you'd like to sit.
Eric Williams has ice down there. Yeah.
We'll be here about 10 minutes. You like to sit down,
So this is where company ticket, man. Got a whole refrigerator, kitchen. Man.
Gonna sit down, ladies, or stand?
Oh, let's go down there. You want to? I guess we gotta stand.
All right, so these are all glass front suites. So you're saying to yourself, okay, Mr. West, where's the glass? Every suite has what's known as
baby.
pocket doors. In these pocket doors are glass panels like this here. This suite, 10 minutes, this is locked in glass. Why would you lock it in glass? Maybe you're an old guy like me and you've been invited by your son to watch Metallica. You use glass. Everybody's young says, what's wrong with you? My next investment coming, looks like it, be hearing aids. So, hopefully I'm doing good. I'm trying to do my very best today. My wife passed about a month ago.
Oh.
So we had a battle. But we've got through the most of it. That's the main thing. She fought a lot of years with MS. So everything was fine. We went quick. That's the way we went. It killed me if we'd have done the hospital. But this is better right now working. Believe me. This is what you've got here in a stadium like this. There is no bad seats. I've said in every seat in the house, there isn't any. Irving, that wasn't the case. We had pier and beam systems to hold up the roof. The ground shifted 6 to 8 inches every year. This is not like that. But there's a difference. That was state of the art 52 years ago. That stadium cost $35 million. When we're done with renovations in 2 years, this will be sitting at almost $1.6 billion. Is what you're looking at. You can look to your right, you can look to the left, and you can see how clean it is. Everything is like this. After every game, when you leave tomorrow, our first job will be all night, 400 to 500 people in here, sweeping all the stands, power washing all the stands, checking all the seats, make sure there isn't rips, if there is, they're repaired. This is a family stadium. We want you folks to come here and enjoy yourself. You see what you've got here. The field, we have 2 fields. These are brand new fields this year, folks. These are over $1 million each. Why do we have 2 fields? We have 2 fields because we play college football here. Anybody know the difference between college and pros?
Yep.
Hash marks are wider in college, yes sir, and the goalposts are wider. So we have to have 2 fields. Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders. Who started them first? Cowboys. When? 1972. You had to really want to be a cheerleader in Irving because we didn't have a locker room for you. We put 34 girls with 4 plug-in outlets and 2 restrooms in a storage room.
Jesus.
Jerry took over in 1989. We've talked about this before. He said, Mr. West, I felt so bad about this. I said, Mr. Jones, why? I said, you started in 89. They started in 72. He said, what can I do? And he said, I got an idea. I said, good. He flew every one of the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders from the 1970s back here that wanted to come back here. He didn't care whether you lived in Canada, Tennessee, or Australia. For the whole weekend, and put them up at the Omni Hotel. He said, I feel better about it. I said, you should. I said, you had nothing to do with the other part of it. And now there's only 5 teams left in the NFL that don't have cheerleaders. So it caught on. Sherry Jones, Clint Murchison had him 15 years. 9 over in East Dallas. And then we found out 6 years in they weren't going to play football there. We went to Irving. And he was there about 6 years. He ran into financial problems, and that's when the second owner took over. Bum Bright, out of West Texas. He's an old man. Asking price was $80 million. Bum Bright didn't have $80 million. Did anybody ever watch the program on Friday night called Shark Tank? They'll tell you the one thing don't do. Don't get involved with investors. Well, he did, 11 of them. 4 years in, they wanted all their money back with interest. So the new asking price was $140 million. Coming out of Little Rock, Arkansas, there was a guy by the name of Jerry Wayne Jones that wanted to buy a football team. He didn't have $140 million. Jerry told me this story before. So he had to pursue his oil well. That's what his dad told him to do. And he did. So almost a year and a half, over $140 million. Going to buy the Cowboys? Absolutely not. Why? Because there was another team available. That was the San Diego Chargers for $90 million. He was heading to San Diego. Thank God they messed up on the books out there. Thank God. Because when he come back, he said the books weren't right. Land wasn't right. And he told his mom and dad and his brother Pat, I'm gonna buy the Dallas Cowboys. On February 25th, 1989, Jerry Jones bought the Dallas Cowboys for $140 million. The start of last year has been the 17th consecutive year that the Dallas Cowboys have been the richest franchise in all of sports. With $140 million, is now worth $10.2 billion. So it was a good investment. Mrs. Jones wanted your stadium to be right to do art tours and everything. I've told her before. You made it so easy for an old guy like Mr. West to show the stadium. So thank you. Because it is. It's because people take care of what they got here. The big board. It now costs $7 million more than the total stadium in Irving and over $42 million. $2 million was spent on this board January, February, and March of this year. We lowered it down to 25 feet and replaced 1 million LED lights. There was hundreds of cases down here on this concrete slab. And they did it. So that's $2 million enhancement to that. The board weighs 1.2 million pounds.
That looks really good.
Heavier than the weight of a A250 Airbus hanging up there. The sides are 160 feet wide by 72 feet tall. The ends are 50 by 28. It is the largest and clearest HD board in the world, and it's in the Guinness World Book of Records because of it. It hangs at 90 feet above field surface for NFL games. 85 is the NFL regulations. That was all well and good our first year until we found out we had our first guest coming. Our first guest was U2. Why didn't it work? Because his stage is 100 feet tall with pyrotechnics. So we had to call Manhattan Construction back out to build the stadium and put 4 pulleys, 2 on each end. Now the board will go to 115 feet in the air or lower at 25 feet for boxing, basketball, and soccer. Okay, I'd say right now is a good place to let the cat out of the bag. We're spending $250 million in this stadium in the next two years plus. Because this stadium has been selected for the 2026 World Cup soccer.
There you go. You guys heard it first. Breaking news. Yeah, that's new.
According to that you said that. According to the FIFA spokesman 2 nights ago, I was watching it at home. He said the majority of our events will be at AT&T Stadium. You think any of these restaurants on Collins wanted to hear that? I think so. You think any of their menu boards will change? I think so. Friend of mine, I think he still got the Wendy's up the street here. On game day, he sells no hamburgers. He sells parking spots. Why? Because the average family doesn't spend $75 or $80. It costs $80 to park there. A lot of money, right? Not with 4 people in the car, now it's 20. That's what you've got. So that's what you're looking at. That's where you're at. But the board is unmatched. But we have a lot to do to redo every suite. All these suites in here that you see are like granite. All these are going to marble. The bigger suites are going to have big islands in them with marble. Smoke glass front doors. We've got a lot of work to do. You're a World Cup soccer. But like I say, from what I read, you know, anywhere from 4 to 7 to 8 million people visit World Cup soccer. That's a big impact here. Why? Because the city of Arlington is only 600,000. So you can imagine that many people come. It'd be hard to press as well. Any questions in here, please? Any questions?
That was
All
Deuce.
right. This way, please.
You see Deuce? Was that Deuce? I thought it was 22 over there. Is that comfy seats? Oh yeah. I'm gonna sell you first. We can get that. Sorry, daughter. You know. That's new news, by the way. What? I'm over here. What? Yeah, the main thing. Yeah, we knew they were one of the stadiums was here, but now it's official. It wasn't announced yet. It's not during. I don't think it's during the.
It's in December.
I think it's the World Cup.
Yeah, I remember we were watching it at school last year. Like it was in December.
The entire time, everyone
Yeah,
what
we
they
were
work, they watch.
I think we should
Is that door opening over there, the frame door?
There you go. There you go. Not yet.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's fine.
We have
No.
6,000 people today coming through on tours. That started at 9 o'clock this morning. And that's what we had for the last game as well, is what you're looking at. I can take about 15 to 16 on here. Let's see how we got.
Does it go to the field? We'll hang. We'll hang back.
Door opening on the other side yet, gentlemen?
Not yet.
All right. Let me take a few more in here, please. 3 or 4 more?
Yeah, 4 more.
Please.
Yeah, we're in.
Got 4 here, all right. Upper concourse, please. You got this one here?
You got this.
Okay, I got it. Thank you very much. I'll see you up there. Okay, sir.
2 or 3.
Little change. Little change.
What's your step, please?
Get off your phone, baby. There's the Rangers. Over there now.
All right, the game starts tomorrow noon. If there's no overtime, it should be over about 3:30. You'll have an additional hour to visit the gift, the pro shops and stuff like that, or use the restrooms or whatever you have to do. Last I checked, like I say, the weather might be pretty nasty, so just allow yourself accountable for that. The main thing is in the morning. If you're going to get here, wait till after 10 o'clock. There's no sense coming to the pro shop will be open. We'll open at 8. But some of the people that are in there, if they're inside there, then they'll have to go out. So if I go out and stand in the rain, when you can wait till you get here is what you're looking at. Every time you're here, when we have a game when it's not bad weather, we get here and get ready to open. Rather than go to their seats, get their hot dog or their sandwich and sit down, everybody thinks they have to come to the pro shop right away. So lined up for a long time.
Not us. We already went to Walmart and got all the stuff.
Russian September.
Have all the Cowboy stuff there. Baby, we went to the pro shop, to Walmart.
Yeah. Oh.
The NFL gives us 1 hour. Us, the Giants, the Eagles, everybody else to evacuate their stadium. We evacuate 100,000 people in an hour. 2-2. Freight elevators, private elevators, ramps, people that have the ground level suites on the floor level, they drive into their car and park underneath. They let us know where we're at, and then we pick them up.
That's one way to get
This
around.
is high class here. There's no other thing. This is high class. This ain't the Giants or the Eagles.
Right? Where it looked like it went like under the stadium. Remember when we were driving around trying to park?
That's it. This is not the Giants, Eagles, or Washington. This is the Dallas Cowboys. It's different.
Yeah, over there it's like pick a corner,
Yeah.
stand there.
Yeah. Well, again, I wish Jerry Jones would spend his money on winning a goddamn Super Bowl. Somehow. It starts with him getting out as GM. That's number one. He can do all this stuff, just don't GM. Yes, now. Always now. This is the time to voice our displeasures and to cheer the star. See, guys, I embarrassed them. But that's okay, because they'll know I'm right.
That's also water.
That's not your water. Oh. I thought you were going for this. Want some water, Little G? You all lathered up?
Where's your home places? Where's home? Huh? LA?
Florida.
Huh?
Florida.
Florida, whereabouts?
Orlando.
All right. San Antonio? Los Angeles? right. Huh? All right. Huh? Connecticut. Travel pretty good
Well,
way,
close to
huh?
Orlando. It's more like Lakeland. They don't know Lakeland.
California. All right.
They don't know Lakeland. They say Orlando.
Huh? Little niece moved back from Michigan, Orange County, 4 years ago.
What's up, everyone? I can't read the chat because, I'm sorry, I can't read the chat, guys, because it's like the words are overlapping, so I apologize, but we appreciate everybody here. Hit the like right now. Hit the like. Subscribe if you're new. Notification bell. So we're going to go live again tomorrow for the game. Different places, different things. So hit that notification bell. Follow us on all those social medias at MyCowboysFamily, the X, Twitter, at MyCowboysFamily. I hope everyone's enjoying this. Hit the like, subscribe, notification. You know what to do, guys. And go Cowboys. I think that's Azteca. I see. Let's see. I'm going to try to read as many people as I can. Ready? I see Frame Rippers, Voodoo. We got real shit. Got the Lunatic. Who else we got in here? Drums and Cowboys. Oh, who is that? Justin Dean, the place to be. Someone with the Y. I can't see who that is. Somebody else in there. The Lunatic. I see you. Brother Man. Justin D. Azteca Aguilar. House Nelson in the house. Raul, what's up, bro? How you doing? Another cowboy. I can't see. I can't read it all. Let's follow the man. Let's follow the man. Hit that like. This old guy's been here 27 years. Maybe he's the reason why we haven't won the Super Bowl yet. Should I push him off, guys? Should I push him off the ledge? That's a joke. I'm just fucking around, guys. But damn, Jerry's got a concert on winning games and not buying marble. You agree with me, guys? Don't you agree? Jerry Jones spent his money instead of buying marble. Winning Super Bowls. Look, everybody agrees in the chat. The wife's gonna grab this tomorrow. Hornitos. Cowboy Rita. Oh. Here's the standing room only area. This might be the standing room area.
Look at that up there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We gotta add number 6. Come on. Come on, Jerry. Get number 6 up there. Look at that.
All right. We are 275 feet up in the air. This is the top level of the stadium, and this is standing room only.
We need 6.
This is your 15 double J. Last year. What you're seeing now is a little bit of view of the skyline of Arlington. The background, the roller coasters, they belong to Six Flags Over Texas. Where it says Lowe's up on top is actually a convention center that used to be the size of about a 3-car garage. It's funny how things change as things start getting bigger. Where you see body armor on there, that's a parking garage. In the middle, live by Lowe's, that's a hotel that has 6 hotels. That's number 6 spread around the country. On the other side of that, when you leave here today, is a place where you can eat. 3 places, matter of fact. One down there is Lockhart's Barbecue. Number 2 is a Pudge Rodriguez pizza place that has a 100-foot wide TV in it. And the other is a place called Troy's. Troy Acre Steakhouse is down there. When you come out the front of the stadium, you'll see a Walmart. Take a left.
Thanks, Eastside Harold. He dropped the 5 on it for 5 Super Bowls. Thanks, Eastside. Go Cowboys.
Let me give you an idea of what these people that have. These are companies, though. That's what you have to take into consideration. If you go up the street tonight and a family of 4 get nachos, I don't know, $15, $20. Inside those suites is $250. But these are companies. These are also something known as write-offs. To help protect yourself from sand at the end of the year. That's what you're looking at. Round disc. This is one of your artists I told you about. 16 commission artists. This guy has art like this all over the world. His name is Anish Kapoor.
Does that look familiar?
He's known as the Sky Mirror. The Sky Mirror you're looking at is 35 feet across the face of it. If the sun was out, you would see two different images on the front side and on the back side with the lake behind it. We put the two infinity pools in there. It is 3.5 stories tall, and it's 3 tons, and it's $14 million.
Jesus.
That's the reason he only has to do about one a year. You can understand why. Irving, Texas. What was the biggest problem? It was state of the art 52 years ago. But you had pier and beam systems to hold up the roof.
Now look at the beams. See them one across? That's what holds it up. And it moves. It moves with the ground. Pittsburgh.
In Pittsburgh, they couldn't make it. Time restraint was 65 gauge steel.
Jesus.
Down to Cowboys-Family, they could make these. Guess how many foundries they had? 1. 9 years ago on tour, standing here like this gentleman, the gentleman held up his hand. He said, "Everything okay, sir?" He said, "Yes." I said, "Mr. Rusk, I just wanted to tell you, I'm from Luxembourg. I worked in that foundry. They made our economy for 5 years. So we helped them, and they helped us. What you're looking at.
Damn.
They sent it back to us in sections. We powder coated and spray painted them, and you'll see on YouTube, we assembled them with over 50,000 3-inch bolts. When you're sitting at home in California, you're going to see Manhattan Construction the first year putting 2,000 people on the ground, 24/7, 365 straight days. 24 hours a day. And the first year we took 60,000 dirt out of here. It's nice to say you're taking that much dirt out of here, but it's even nicer to have a home for it to go to. Agreed?
Yes.
Starting up the
Much
street
love,
here on
Mary
our
in the
home
house.
development starting. Home Meridian. Not any home development.
Thank you. We're doing great. Can't wait for the game tomorrow. Hope you guys see us on TV. I hope more so. You guys see the Cowboys get a win. Go Cowboys. Much love, Mary. Star level member representing.
This way, please. If you are on this side of the stadium and you have a standing room ticket,
It's the standing room.
here is your seat.
Yeah.
Or here is your stand. Jeffrey on the other side has bleacher systems like at your kids' baseball game, only they're padded in leather. We have 2 80-inch TVs over there, 2-sided, so you can sit in the bleachers and walk over and look down below.
What happened?
We have tables like this that say Pepsi on the chairs next to them. We did it the right way, is what you're looking at. The roof.
Mary,
Opens in 9 minutes.
$10 holla.
With the help of 128 7.5 horsepower motors. 64 open each side panel. Look at my hands, please. When we push a button, 64 motors take one panel and it starts moving down a 23-degree slope and locks in place. The other one goes down another 23-degree slope and locks in place. And in 9 minutes, you've exposed an area up there over 15.5 acres.
Wow.
The next question would be, when do you open it, Mr. West? When the weather is cooler. Usually it's middle of October, is what you're looking at. It'll definitely be closed tomorrow because of the adverse conditions, is what you're looking at. But you can see what you've got. I've sit all over the stadium. There is no bad seats. Why? Because there's no pier and beam system scattered around. It's
See?
all above you.
We're going to be only a little bit higher than this.
To the bottom of the arches,
Look how look. It's good, right?
292 feet. To the rooftop, 300.
No more slides.
Is what you're looking at.
Mary, thank you, Mary. $10 holler. Go Cowboys.
1,600
You know it.
restrooms,
Much love, Mary.
700
Thank you.
point-of-sale eating areas, and if the weather was nice tomorrow and you have a 5-year-old, you're asking a lot of him to sit for 4 hours without scooting around. But it's a lot easier when you can take him outside. We have another football field out there where you can play frisbee, cornhole, soccer, outside eating areas, and 6 to 8 food trucks. So you can see it's all about doing what? Taking care of families is what you've got. Any questions in here, please?
What are those white balls?
Huh?
What are those white balls?
Show me where I...
The spheres in the rafters?
These are all that you see up in your sound, part of the sound systems that you have. The hardest thing here, when we opened, was getting the sound recognition. My daughter, God bless her, she loved it because the guy we were having trouble getting synchronized with nobody else other than George Strait. She said, Dad, 100 George Strait sounds just fine.
Well,
The
that's
thing
a
is,
good
it was
question.
echoing all over the place. When George was here, you know, some of these other countries, you know, Reba McEntire and McDonald's and Alabama and stuff. I mean, these were the pioneers. I mean, you see this program called The Voice, you know, they got Reba McEntire on this year. You're talking about country, you're talking about that, her. She was the start of all this stuff. But that's what you are. Over here is what we use for broadcasting football, high school and college, because we do 1A through 5A here, is what you're looking at in here. So some of these teams to get in here as well. All right, any other questions? Thank you for that one. Any other questions?
When do we get the 6th one?
Do what?
When do we get the 6th one?
Soon.
That's what I like. That's what I like.
That's all I can say is soon.
Soon. That's all right.
But you know, if you're watching down the street here, it is amazing. Who in here, and be honest with Mr. West, picked the Rangers and the Diamondbacks to be in the World Series? Just what I thought. Nobody. Nobody. If any one of us would have bet $100, we'd be going home in a Lear jet and not driving or a commercial plane, right?
Yep.
So here you got two teams. They're going to play their hearts out, and neither one could be disappointed because there's no loser when you come this far.
Yep.
Texas Rangers won 92 games this year. Last year they lost 104.
Yep.
So is there a difference? Yeah. Is it all of Bruce Bochy? No. It's a bunch of young guys that want to play and want to win. Each team's got a chance. Who picked the Arizona Diamondbacks coming out of the National League? Huh? What happened to the Dodgers? True favorites, right? LA? True, hands down. Why did not show up? LA's there. Didn't happen. They got swept. You know. Who picked the Atlanta Braves? A lot of people.
No, Mary, you're in the
Where
raffle.
are
We're
they at?
gonna do the raffle
Home
next
watching the
weekend.
game.
Next weekend's the
Never know
raffle.
what the
Still
Lord has planned.
open raffles for unlimited amounts of raffles for the 2 jerseys. One jersey for 2 jerseys for 2 lucky winners. Much love, Mary. You're in.
Oh, look at Jaden. Yo, wait. Okay, that's cool. That's actually cool.
Oh. That's little Jay's favorite thing ever. Yes, she loves Dr. Pepper. Little Jay loves Dr. Pepper. Yes, Mary's in the raffle, by the way. And Eastside's halfway in it.
I think I'm gonna have to get a
Yeah,
Dr. Pepper
I
tomorrow.
really did think the Astros were going to go against us.
Let them know when we're going to do the raffle. Because we're not. They think next weekend. Next weekend. So yeah, for the Eagle game, the big raffle.
Look, I hit my...
Oh, your steps. Hell yeah. So yeah. So I don't know. I can't see. I think a couple people also said some comments. I'll check it later. Much love, Mary. Appreciate you. East Side, appreciate it. The Lunatic. Voodoo. Everybody. Aztec. Everybody. Go Cowboys.
Rest your legs a little bit. Then you can go back over here. Plenty of eating places here, so you don't have to worry. This is one of my favorite areas. This is the Cotton Bowl Club.
We home? All right. There's your college Cotton Bowl. Winners. I remember this.
I remember the days for this. I think he was so not just Cowboy.
This is college.
So when you get home next week and you wonder what you can do to please your wife, this is polished concrete. You can do your garage floor. You got something to do. Always looking out for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Always looking out for you.
Look at that. It's very
All
nice.
right, welcome to the Cotton Bowl offices. If you have the club level ticket, the doors will be open. You can go in and sit down with your family, watch some games in here. The Cotton Bowl every year is selected with a couple teams that are picked from each division to play. Last year, USC and Tulane. Didn't seem fair. Tulane enrollment, 3,700. USC, over 60,000. Tulane won by 1. You think they had a big night in Tulane? I think so. Sponsorship. We opened May 27, 2009 for the first 5 years. The sponsor was pretty easy to remember. You know why? It said Cowboys. But just you almost tell me, you don't make any money when you pay yourself. So we need a bona fide sponsor. High-end technology. AT&T was a good match. We'd done business with them before. Remember, tomorrow's 2,000 people in that division. They've been with us since 2014. At $19 million a year is what they pay the Cowboys. Is what you're looking at. There's their trophy they're playing for. 62 pounds of polished chrome and stainless steel. The arms holding the football, the arches, the base is almost the exact replica. Goodyear pointed out when they took over, after AT&T, we were missing a couple things. One, we didn't have all the college helmets up. So we got them up now. Number 2, they said, you're the Cowboys, your TV's too small. So we took it from 80 to well over 100 inches.
There you go.
When you're sitting in here, remember the Cotton Bowl started when? 1937. So that's 86 years ago. In the 40s and 50s, we were used to watching something on TV called black and white. Hold up your hand if you have seen a black and white TV. God bless you. Thank you, sir. Me and you.
Yeah.
Me and you. That's right. Proud of it. We were also our TV repairman back then.
Yeah, that's true.
Because your kids actually take off the back of the TV, take the tube out, take it down to the hardware store, put a new TV on, and you come back, black and white still. Good job, Dad. That's what you got. Then when you got color TV in the 70s, you were really big time on the circle. You had the round circle. That was nice. About 12 inches. What you had. But this is what you got. You can come in here. See. This is what you're looking at. This is some of the players. You recognize number 61 for Arkansas? Played for Frank Royals. By the name of Jerry Wayne Jones.
See Jerry? See Roger Staubach? Yeah. Russell Maryland, Alvin Harper, Roy Williams, Darren McFadden, Horace Claiborne, Jason Witten, Lance Ulworth, Batwin, Brady James, Troy Aikman, Bob Lilly. Who else I missed? Felix Jones.
His name was Mr. Larry Allen.
Got them all for you guys.
10 Pro Bowls, not skipped, one after another. When you're ready to go in 92 with Jimmy Johnson as a coach, Larry Allen anchored the right guard slot at 359 pounds. Everybody across the front line was 300. The fullback is now the president of UIFL, Gerald Moose Johnson, a good friend of mine. He weighed 255. Emmett was 235. Troy was 6'4", 230.
DeMarcus Ware tomorrow, Ring of Honor.
That's what you do now. When you don't have your 2 tackles, ask Patrick Mahomes how that went for him.
In the Super Bowl, yeah.
You get run over like a steamroller. That's when you got those big guys up front anchoring. Mr. Jones is in art. Every year in May, when the kids get ready to graduate, we have to bring their art over, display it outside the club area where we start. We take these pictures down every year. We have 3, 6, 9, 10,000 of them. We highlight the color. These are ages 7 to 11. Matting around the back frame with the silver flag. We're going to take these down. We'll call the parents. They'll come in, take a last picture with the kid, and we'll give them their picture to take home and hang in their room. We're not done yet with the Cowboys. Come on. On the back, there's an envelope with 2 season tickets to the Cowboys. So if you're into art and you got young people, keep them moving forward. Any questions in here?
Oh, good.
All right, follow me this way, please. All right, going down there, we will be. But Ford over here has got their trucks and electric vehicles on display. Would you like to see them? Normally you can't do that. That's normal people. I'm not normal people.
So the cars they keep in here? Or the vehicles, his trucks, SUVs.
There used to be a fountain here in the middle. It was beautiful at nighttime. There's also a lot of upkeep. You're looking at 2024 Fords. Up above you, electric GTs. Let's stop right here. I'll take you, big man. Come on over here with me. How many people have bought a car up on a rack like this at their dealership? Not many.
Not me.
Do you realize that when you buy your next automobile, you have the right to put the car up on the rack? Let me know how many of your cars drive down the highway with a leather interior. Not many. This is your drive-thru. Tell them to put it up on the rack. My wife, when I got her the handicapped vehicle, it was up on the rack with inspection. So next time you go buy a vehicle, use it or not, put it up on the rack. They got a problem, say, thank you, we'll see you later. So they're not going to pay for it too long. They have the right to see what you've done. But just these, you don't have to worry. Why? Put every one of these at 5 miles. You buy these when they take them out of here, you save $5 on MSRP. You think there's a lot to look at and drive for in here, please bring with you the nose off.
Next stop is downstairs. Next stop is downstairs.
Those must open simultaneously on the other end because this is an airtight stadium. If not, you could blow 100,000 square foot area glass out of the stadium and all the streets would close in glass. 12 hours to get all these vehicles out and down. Manhattan comes up down here, comes up, sends a boom in, shuts it down. We come up with high trucks that we have, forklifts, and lift all these vehicles out of the racks. Down here, strap them on, take them out, and they go to dealers.
Jerry Jones strikes again.
Where they were going. You well it is. Have they changed a lot? They have 6.7 liter diesel in here in the last group.
Amy,
$92,000.
MCW. I think they took the thing away, rotating thing for the pictures.
Any questions in here, please? All right, call me. Remember, look at how many people you want. Take right here.
Here's Amy. There. Now stadium.
I literally said pork dogs.
Cornhole. Corn dogs. Boom, boom.
Yeah, they definitely changed a few things since
Yeah.
we were here last time.
Definitely a lot longer of a tour.
Oh yeah.
But we saw the cars last time.
Well, yeah, but this thing here is new. I don't
No,
remember
that was
seeing
there. That was there.
it?
Yep.
Okay. That's
Now
a
what?
bad memory then.
You heard that. She admitted it. Something fell.
You can rent a place like this, we've already got to stand up, we can cater to food, we can at least more problem. But you look in, we get to another offer. All right, this way, please.
Oh, yeah. Stadium time. I think.
Oh, we're going down this time.
Exactly.
Oh, sorry. So we're almost done here. About 10 minutes before they unleash us on the field.
I think so, yeah.
And then it's game day tomorrow. All right, onto the field, I think. Maybe not.
No.
The lunatic in the house, brother. The man providing the jersey raffle. 2 jerseys. You see these jerseys out here. Look at this jersey. Boom. My God. Where's the star? Boom.
I think we have to do the cup,
Color rush style.
which is going to be interesting. Where the heck are we going to fit it though?
Put the white mic over there.
I was going to wear like 3 layers.
Let's go here. Pro shop. This is packed tomorrow. Is that baby Zeke or is that baby Gilmore? Over there. 21. This is your spot, baby.
Yes, it is.
Calorina Lounge.
All right, well, we opened 14 years ago. This used to be a Victoria's Secret gift shop. Yes, so you can imagine the attention from the male partners. We switched over to the studio shop about 3 years ago. Had some high-fashion cowboy merchandise in here. And about 2 years ago, we made this the Cowboy Rita Lounge. So you can come in here and get some specialty drinks, plus we'll have some merchandise in here. If you've watched the Shark Tank, then you've seen a lady on there by the name of Miss Kendra Scott. She is a billionaire in women's fashion jewelry, correct? Mr. West is taking care of her. You guys still be here tomorrow. About 10 of them, so we can't just drop them right here and let them do it. So when your counterparts have any served tours, ladies, you're going to be looking at the second half. Right here.
Were we here already? This area, right?
It's not that expensive, all things considered. Just saying.
It's pretty expensive. No, I think it's just saying the deals I got, but don't look at this. Don't look at the sign though, right here, or you're gonna ish yourself. A turkey sandwich for $18. That's pretty bad.
Okay, I would get the pastrami sandwich. I love pastrami. And I would murder it.
Here you go, coconut drink.
PB&J for $4 or $5.
I guess that part is not bad. Look at these chairs though. He's gonna let us loose now downstairs. They're already preparing for tomorrow. Sorry guys, cannot read it. It's overlapping on top of it here on my phone. But I'll try to respond to some of the questions, I'm sure, or comments in the chat later when I get to rewatch it. This is going on an hour and 20 minutes right now. And this thing's an hour and 30 minutes. So we got about 10 minutes left before we finish up on that field. And then we're gonna take our own pictures and stuff, and I'll log out of here. To the Dak haters.
All right. Where you have an option. You can go with me, but this is a full tour. Down on the field, you can see the Cowboys locker room, the Cheerleaders locker room. You see it down there. I don't know whether the post game will be open, but Cheerleaders and Cowboys will. Or, if you'd rather not do that, here's where you start. You can go to these doors and exit. Whoever wants to go that way, more than welcome. That's your way you go. Thank you. God bless each and every one. You have a safe trip home. That's the main thing to look at. Want to go with me now? Follow me, please. Good night, please. When we leave down on the field, I promise you, we will not be using steps. It's always easier going down.
All right, here we go.
First thing that actually looked used, the concrete steps.
Barely.
Getting closer.
Every one of these seats tomorrow when you get here, if you're coming, will have a towel over them. So they have that yet to do tonight. 80,000 seats.
I wonder if this would be cool for the game. This is about tempo.
I imagine you can't change the temperature of this place that much, that quick.
It's like
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Shit.
These little pits in here.
Mm.
Let's start right here.
That's on the field right here.
Yeah.
With that star. No one. No. Get him out. I can't even see where we're gonna be at.
Wow.
Hey, yeah, we get some souvenirs. Let me see it.
All right. This gives you a good example that if you have a corner suite, how you could possibly have some obstructions. And here, and people standing out here. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6, it comes with 12 more seats above you. So now you have 12 seats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, total about 20 total. All right, next way, please. We're going into Dallas Cowboys Cheerleader locker room. I promise you there's no bad pictures in here. 37 young ladies. Last year was the first year we did not have one from out of the country. Now we have one. She's still back here for the second year. Her name is Xenia. Mr. Jones took it upon him to get the people over here, get her over here. She's from the Ukraine. This way. Doing okay?
Smart. Good job. Oh, Dr. Pepper's. Oh, wait. There you go. See where they're from.
Do not be confused about the pretty faces, because these all are graduates, or they're going to be graduates. One has 3 masters. These are ladies that do this in their off time. Their on time is nurses, teachers, doctors, and lawyers. There's no chairs provided. Sit down. Chuck, good to see you, sir. Thank you very much. Lights are turned on, legs are crossed, put on their makeup and lipstick, spin around, walk out to the stadium. Earlier today, the girls were here. So they were doing signing autographs, plus we had players here. Usually we have about 3 or 4 players here, but they're not from the current year. They're from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, signing 1-hour increments. Gentlemen like Mel Rethrow, you know, that we Dixon Edwards, these guys from back in the day that didn't earn a lot but played for the love of the game. Any questions in here, please? Chuck, are we able to go out to this curtain? Yes. Okay, thank you very much. Have a blessed day, both of you, please.
Why no seats here? Did they say that? I heard him say something about it.
Oh, thanks.
Where's Rich Dalrymple?
All right. So we're on a dead level. We are 50 feet below ground level, and we use this for marathons down here. We also use this for Spartan 2020, which is similar to American Ninja Warrior without the water. They have all that platforms out on the field, then they're in here, they're running up 8 flights of ramps. I think they would rather have American Ninja Warriors, believe me. When you're building a stadium and you hand the keys to Manhattan Construction, you hope you can think of everything. For the first 10 years, It was quite trying on here, down here, especially with our changeover crew, if you had to use something called a restroom, because it was an eighth of a mile down here to the Cowboys. In 2019, Mr. Jones called in the construction company, Manhattan. They put in 1, 2, 3, 4 restrooms in 30 days. It's all about having what? Manpower and mucho dinero. The two combinations is what you've got. So it makes it they're all workable now. What was the problem in Irving? 2 locker rooms, 37 years, high school, college, or pros. We have 6 additional locker rooms like this, other than the Cowboys. So there's no wear and tear. Nobody's in the Cowboys but the Cowboys, is what you're looking at. We have their own private official changing room for the NFL referee and NCAA as well.
Impressive.
It looks very calm down here now, but when you're home sleeping, these people will be working all through the night in all different areas to get set up for tomorrow. It's hard to project an attendance. I heard 85 plus, but it's nothing for the Cowboys to have 5,000 walk-ups.
$90,000. See this? This is the Cowboys. You can see the Cowboy stripe.
Stay right here, folks. If we can't against the wall, please. Against the wall.
Let me flip it. We're gonna go into the locker room now. I don't know if I can take video, but they didn't let us do it last time.
Very important. 4,162 amp backup power generators. Duplication of this on the other side. Full power lost, full power back on in less than an hour. How does it work in the NFL team? Let's move on to doing the play. Move up into here. All right. All right. So anyhow, on Saturday, which was today or later on today, I know what it's like. They already got filled here. So anyhow, this buses would be here on Saturday today. 4 equipment managers, senior manager,
That sucks.
and then putting in 68 duffel bags in here to fill the lockers. 53 signed contracts, including the rookies, and 15 practice squad. You're saying to yourself, why is practice squad so important? Because if you made the practice squad this year for your NFL team, all teams paid the same price. $9,700 a week for 18 weeks, $165,000. 2 years or more in the NFL and you're on the practice squad, $14,000 a week, 18 weeks, $252,000. We had players last year who paid almost $250,000 never played. So you can see importance of making the practice squads, what you've got this way. Victor, I guess we'll lock.
That sucks. Come on. That sucks. That sucks, guys. We're supposed to get that. Jerry Jones couldn't splurge for that. That pisses me off. That pisses me off. Sorry, guys, that pisses me off. They fucking close it down before the tours are over. That's fucking Jerry Jones for you. He's got that money. He don't care. Interview room. We've never seen this, but
This is the post-game interview room. This will be after the game tomorrow. These chairs will be filled with players and some coaches. Mr. McCarthy will be up front there. He will have a remote in his hand. When he clicks it, the first time, it will turn on this projector right here. He'll turn around and click it again, the screen will drop out of this tube to about 1.5 feet above the green area. He can play the entire game, parts of the game with an upcoming team. Outside the window glass will be a local channel, 105.3 The Fan. They broadcast for the Rangers and the Cowboys. They'll have a couple Cowboys out there interviewing. In here, can Mr. McCarthy hear them? No. That's 3-inch glass with an air pocket. Curtain will be across here to make it darker for the projection screen. You will see up here a lot of these pictures. When you see black and white, you can bet these are older pictures. Anybody know who that is holding the microphone over here?
Pat Summerall. Pat Summerall.
One of the greatest tight ends ever, and he played for the New York Football Giants.
Pat Summerall.
Mr. Pat Summerall. How many of you knew that in 1971, 72, and 73, the tight end for the Dallas Cowboys was Mike Ditka?
Yep.
For the Chicago Bears.
He caught a touchdown in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. He played 3 years. And he had a job waiting on him where at? Chicago?
Nope.
But he detained it 6 years. Why? Because he wanted to learn from from Tom Landry. Because he did offense, defense, special teams, all of it, before he moved on to Chicago. He knew he had that job. But 71, 72, and 73, Mike Ditka was with the Cowboys as tight end. When we leave here, I'm going to take you back to a special area called the Hall of Fame. I mean special. And you're going to see Mike Ditka in uniform. You're going to see some of the greats like Charles Haley with 5 Super Bowl rings, 2 with the 49ers, 3 with the Cowboys. But it'll be worth missing in here. I'm sorry in here. But you can see all the equipment rooms and everything when you get home. Go onto YouTube. You'll see this on the other side of the doors. And you'll also be able to see the Star out in Frisco, the modern stuff. This is pretty nice in here. All the lockers are all harvested out of one tree, Africans of Paley wood. These are about 5,000 apiece. The ones up above, the pictures on the top star level when the Cowboys started, St. Olaf College in Northfield, Minnesota, they were $100 a section. These out here are double the 5,000. So let's go out here on the field. Everybody looking at their watches? I got about 5:40. Is that 5:40 a good time, Rebecca? How about 10 minutes out on the field for yourself to take pictures? Fair deal?
This guy talked too much.
I'm not leaving the seat. They're gonna have to kick me.
You know what?
I know where to go.
Nope. Car gets late. Let's see the field over there. Look at the lockers open. The locker room. Just don't give a fuck. Jerry Jones got our money. He don't care. Fuck. Now this is where they walk out from. Cowboys, pretty sure. Sometimes you see them. You see the Cowboy players here waiting to come out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they do come. They walk through here. Cowboys, no matter what, though. Damn, I took that down. I wanted. Hey, son. Hey, we got too late of a tour.
Do I know that answer? Yeah. Who said yes? Okay, yes, sir. Are these guys with you? You're the Star is the correct answer.
Oh, guys, I think we'll shut it down. That pisses me off. Jerry Jones screwing us again. As long as the kids had fun, that's what matters most.
You want to do the selfie thing first?
Yeah, we better do that before they shut that down. right, guys, we're gonna do a little selfie here. What? You feel it? It's like moving. Feel the ground moving? These fucking people. We're gonna be sitting right over there, up there somewhere. All right, guys, let's see what we do here. After we do this, we're probably gonna shut it down, guys, because we don't know when Jerry Jones is gonna shut us down here. He took half the stuff away.
$28.
Yeah, that's all right. I just want to go in the locker rooms.
Can I take the picture of me?
Yeah, let me shut it down first, baby. Let's end it here, and we'll take a couple pictures. And they're rowdy. You want to do it around the star? Right here? It's good. Other side, they're throwing us on the other side, so
You ready
we
to
gotta go to the
go?
other side, baby. Who's told us to go over there?
I'm sorry?
They told us to go to the other side. You didn't hear?
No.
Ah, there you go. All right, I'm gonna walk the whole field, guys. I'm gonna walk the field and then we're shutting it down, all right? Let me do this. We gotta do the whole field here. Every time we have the goddamn ball, we gotta get goddamn touchdowns. No more fucking field goals, no more dumbass turnovers. Offense gotta do the job. Defense, well, if I'm offense, then defense gotta go that way and get some TDs. Yeah, let's go around the pictures. On your mark. They just went, oh no, one down. No, one down, one hit the ground. Another one hit the ground, everyone hit the ground. Hats flying off. They're gonna race again. I'll stand over here. Yeah, I got it. 40, 30, 25, 20, 10, 5. You guys shut it all down, man. What the fuck? Go ahead. On your mark. Get set. Go! Better clear it. Oh shit, look at it. Comeback. Lil J. All right, you can't go that far. They're gonna yell at you. Fuck this guy. I'm going in. They can't, but I'm going in. God damn it. Touchdown, Cowboys. How about them Cowboys? You did. Assholes over there. They're shutting it down already. They're shutting it down. They're shutting it down. Watch. So we pay for the whole experience. We're supposed to get in the end zone, right? We pay for the whole experience. We're supposed to get in the end zone, right? Well, he talked too much. Then they overcharge us. I want pictures.
Hey!
You heard that, right, guys? Probably don't want to go to the Star anymore. You don't go to AT&T. Go to the Star. I know. Jerry Jones is an asshole. Love the Cowboys. Jerry Jones sucks. I still got in the end zone, so touchdown Cowboys. That's it. I guess we're gonna be here, guys. See, you ready? I'm gonna cut this off here. What happened?
Yeah.
You won. Good job. First, you lost big time,
Yeah, okay.
and you won.
Well, I was a little bit. I hope you got that.
I did.
No.
I got it, and everyone saw it's live, so I can't
But
help
then you
it.
saw me win, right?
Yes,
So that's
yeah.
all that matters.
Okay, so you won.
Doesn't matter, I won.
Closing. Closing down.
Just take our money and run. All right, Jerry, we hear you. Fuck Jerry. And I'm saying it every day. You know he's the clown show. You know Jerry Jones the clown show. We're gonna out-clown him though. Watch. 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 I don't shut my mouth. I speak loud. First, I'm going to the end zone. Touchdown. All right, let me shut it down and say goodbye.
Go Cowboys.
Huh? I know. Ready? Take care, guys. We'll see you at the game tomorrow. Navy blue, silver too. Star over everything, and never forget. Go Cowboys! Yeah. Sorry.